Are you beautiful, but you think you're not very smart? Are you very smart, but you're socially awkward? Are you extremely charismatic, but you don't think that you're very attractive? Well, we're going to talk about these types of feelings in this video. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. Welcome back, lovers, to the Stacy Loves You channel. This is where you can come to ditch those limiting thoughts, realize your power, eliminate negativity, allow for positivity so that you can manifest your best life. My name is Stacy Belinda, and I'm an empowerment mentor. I'm here to help you become the best version of yourself. So, what are we talking about today? What was that I was discussing? Well, I was talking about your insecurities. What are insecurities? Basically, they're limiting thoughts. If you don't know what a limiting thought is, I'll go ahead and link a video down below for limiting thoughts so that you can figure out what they are so we can ditch them. Because that's what we do on this channel. We ditch our limiting thoughts. We get rid of those limiting beliefs. And limiting beliefs basically stem from your insecurities, your doubts, your fears. All the things about yourself that you are not sure about, not confident in, worried that other people will not like. Those are insecurities. Well, we are going to ditch those insecurities. That's what we do on this channel. We ditch limiting thoughts. But let's talk about it, because I'm sure you feel like you are the only one who has these insecurities. I'm sure that you think that you are walking through life feeling less than, not enough, unvalued, less worthy, not cool, not fun, unattractive. Guess what? I'm here to tell you today that every single person has an insecurity. You might not realize it, but for every insecurity that you have, somebody has something similar, equal, opposite, but just as debilitating as what you have. You may have been the person that was not beautiful, or you thought you weren't beautiful. You never got picked. You never got asked out. You never got chosen. And you watched all these other beautiful people get everything you thought you wanted. You thought, if I could just be as attractive, if I just had as good of a body, if I had as nice hair, if I could just do my makeup that way, if I just had as many muscles as that person, everybody would be interested in me. Guess what? That same person that you're thinking is so perfect, they're out there thinking, nobody likes me because I'm not smart. I have nothing smart to say. I have nothing interesting to say. I go into a conversation and people are talking and they're saying wonderful, innovative, enchanting, interesting things. And I have nothing to add to the conversation. I'm so blah, so dull, so boring. I never have anything intuitive to add. I never have anything interesting to say. No one cares to hear me talk because I just don't have anything to add to the conversation. I'm just useless, basically. That's what that beautiful person's thinking. Meanwhile, they're wishing that they were smarter, better, faster. They wish that they had a higher IQ. They wish they were more interesting. They wish they were more charismatic. Guess what? The next person over is thinking, I have a super high IQ. I was in the chess club. I was in the mathletes club. I'm so smart. I've never really received anything less than an A in my life. I went to the best college. I hung out with the most scholarly people. I always have something to say that's smart. I'm always the smartest person in the room. However, I'm so socially awkward. People speak about intellectual things, and I completely understand. But when they talk about current events, pop culture, what's hip, what's hot, what's happening, the best restaurant, the coolest clothes, the concerts that everybody's going to, I really just have no clue. I feel outdated. I feel awkward. I feel like I don't fit in. And meanwhile, the person that is very charismatic, the person who always has something to say, the person who thinks that everything they say and do and is something that people follow, people just follow in their footsteps, people just flock after them to hear what the new hot thing is. Deep down, that person is thinking, I'm just not beautiful. The point is, with all of this, everybody has insecurities. Meanwhile, while you're thinking you're not attractive enough, an attractive person is thinking that they have nothing to offer, nothing to say. Meanwhile, the person who has everything to say, always has the answer, is super smart, is thinking they're super awkward and not charismatic, that they're not funny. They don't keep anyone entertained. Sure, they always have the answer to something intellectual, but when it comes to anything of current events, they really just don't know. It can be anything. It can be looks, smarts, brains, brawn, charisma, sense of humor, interests, activities, sportsmanship. It can literally be anything. But I promise you that every single person in this world has something that they feel insecure about. Something that they get to the situation and they feel like, man, I wish I was better. I wish I was that person over there. I wish I was the hero of the story. So don't ever judge anyone thinking their journey is easier than yours. Insecurities come in all shapes and sizes. What you think is perfection, that person thinks they're not good enough. So give everybody a break. Remember how you feel about yourself, and imagine that the person that you think is absolutely perfect may think you're perfect. They may be envious of you. For everything you think is beautiful and amazing about them, they could be looking at you and thinking, wow, that person is so smart and interesting. For every person you think, wow, they're so smart and interesting, I have nothing smart to say, they could be looking at you and thinking, that person is so funny. They always have something interesting to say. They make everybody laugh. So, remember, you're not alone. Everybody out there has an insecurity. Hopefully, we're all working towards realizing our power, and we're all trying to become the best versions of ourselves and focus on what's amazing about us, reframing the narrative to remember that we are all individual, we're all interesting, amazing, and incredible just by being ourselves. But also remember, everybody's on their own journey. Don't assume that anyone has any less insecurities than you do. Because for all you know, that person you think is perfect, they think you're perfect. They're envious of you. They think you got it all. And you know what? You probably do. Look inside yourself to see all the great, incredible, positive traits of yourself. Focus on those things. Don't let your insecurities take over. They're just limiting thoughts. Anyhow, my friends, I hope that this can help you. I affirm that you will take a different, broader, and more objective look at insecurities from here on in. You're not alone. We all have them. We are all beautifully flawed, perfectly imperfect humans. That's what makes us interesting. We are so dynamic in so many things that we think are imperfect might be perfect to somebody else. Remember, you can have, be, or do anything you want. You are capable of miracles, and you are a superhero. I like to end all of my videos with an affirmation. So go ahead and comment down below. I am perfectly imperfect. That's right. I am perfectly imperfect. And I love it. It's great. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing to be. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you like what you were seeing and you love what you were hearing, go ahead and hit the like, share, subscribe button, that little notification bell, because you don't want to miss a thing, and we don't want to keep any of this a secret any longer. Remember, if you can dream it, you sure can have it. Believe in you like I do. Bye.